Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cryptopolitan. I'm Satoshi Sean. Glad you're here. If it's your first time, please hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. We get news videos out to you every day and a weekend report. Also, if there's any kind of breaking news or a special report, we'll put those out too. Um, but like I said, glad you're here. Please remember to crush the like button, helps us out. Let's get into the news for today, Tuesday, the 14th of May. First, just go over initial coin offerings, how people have said they've kind of died. They've died. I've been part of quite a few this year and last year that were supposed to have ended last year, but they drug on like zombies until they just died. They're down by almost 4,000%. Now the IEO came out of the gate, just exploded. Everyone thinks that's going to be the next big thing, but I think it's going to be like 2017. I don't think so. I think Binance kind of cornered the market on that. I think the IEO is good. I think it's going to do well, but crap projects are still crap projects. And what I've seen in the business, being part of several projects, that they just shoot out like a shotgun or like throwing spaghetti at the wall, see what sticks. They'll go on 20 exchanges that 18 no one's ever heard of, and there literally will be no volume. Maybe $15 worth of, and then it's there. When it's an ICO, it's all kind of, you can have stuff that's anonymous. You can have a private sale. You can have people that buy directly. When it's on the exchange, you can see the volume. You can see that only $15 worth of that token was purchased today. That's it. What's the weekly volume? $80. That's all you've raised on that on that exchange. So I think it's kind of the same thing. It's just there's gonna be a few exchanges that are gonna be really, really reputable, I guess, where people are gonna go anyway. I mean, if they're on 10 exchanges and you've heard of one, why would you even think about going to any of the others? And BitMax put out this. They made a report. They did analysis regarding IEOs and their progress over time. Keep in mind this was done by BitMax, so it might be a little skewed towards exchanges. The report highlighted the important parameters of the initial coin offerings and also interpreted that funds are declining. Yes, they are. The report also revealed that the ICO market is depreciating and is being replaced by the IEO. As many of the projects have switched to the IEO, it appears that the market is not conducive to increase the funds. Also, having been on several ICOs as an advisor or on the team, one of the hardest parts in the old days of 2016 and 17 and 18 was once you made it through your ICO, you were successful, you got what you needed to do the project, to realize the dream of whatever it was. Then you're kind of like a lamb out there, and there's wolves everywhere. These exchanges are like, we'll list you for 50,000, 70,000, 100,000, whatever. So one of the toughest things was getting on exchanges. So it was really smart to bring the exchanges into the process, and then you're automatically listed on the exchange. It's just really important. I think the main thing is for projects to, number one, be worth a damn, and number two, to really go with the exchanges that people are going to trust, and also for exchanges to not just accept any project and put it on their exchange, because I think they should be putting their reputation on the line a little bit too. I think they've raised about, what did they say, $40 million in the past 4 months through IEOs. So not terrible, not bad. Next, we'll go over to news about Tron. Tron is centralized. Tagline. Lucien Chen, who was the ex-CTO of Tron, he is saying that Tron is centralized. He left. He is the ex-CTO, so there's a few there's a few, kind of things you need to note about this story. One, he's the ex-CTO, he left. According to him, he's the co-founder. He's not just the CTO, he is a co-founder. He left the company. It was very difficult as he's very knowledgeable in the technology. Seeing something he participated in take the route of something he had not envisioned was very saddening, which he means is Tron moving towards decentralization. Tron was an ambitious project in the beginning. Unfortunately, however, the developers didn't have the means to produce the native system. Therefore, it had to rent the Ethereum ecosystem, which they did. However, they moved to their own blockchain in 2017, and that's where he said it started to really go downhill, and he could see what was going on, so that's when he left. It goes over a lot about why he says it's centralized with the voting power and so on. But one of the key things is that he is launching his own project. And he does say that it will be what blockchain is supposed to be. It was a good read. You should head over, check it out a little bit more in depth. But he is co-founder. He's not just a customer. He's also the co-founder. Next, we'll go over some really good news that I think is really, really cool. Two things. One, Samsung. They've been really wallets on phones isn't really anything new, and that phones are coming out that are blockchain ready and blockchain friendly. It's not coming out. It's not a really big deal, but Samsung is going to be putting it on their cheaper phones, which is a big deal because usually in the past, any kind of blockchain ready phones have been very, very expensive, and it's been kind of a tough decision as to what you want to go for. Whereas now it's not even that big of a deal to have two phones, to have an extra phone, just to have a blockchain ready one. Samsung's one of the largest tech companies and has recently announced that it will be bringing its budget devices into the blockchain fold. Now, this is something I thought was really cool. The large corporation made its debut in blockchain by introducing crypto wallets and blockchain key storage on its latest flagship device, the S10, expensive. But it seems like the mid-tier devices will also be given an update due to Samsung's faster simulation of blockchain technology. Sorry, wrong paragraph. This is what I think is really cool. The company's senior management director has said that lowering the barrier of entering the blockchain ecosystem is a top priority of Samsung. That's a big deal. So they're really jumping in head first, and I think that Samsung is going to be a big leader, which will force the other, Apple, to follow suit. So I'm really, really excited about this. And just more in this vein of news, there's another story on the HTC Exodus. It's receiving an in-wallet crypto swap feature with the next update. Now, it already had a wallet in there, but you'll be able to swap cryptos in the wallet. And you'll be able to do it without a third party, which is another awesome feature, which I think is going to be really big, especially in countries that are not so crypto friendly, like China, India. You'll be able to swap and buy and sell crypto with another person. There could be crypto meetups. There could be crypto cafes, and people could go there and trade. The HTC Exodus 1, which is another variation of blockchain-friendly smartphones, next to the Samsung Galaxy S10, all the upcoming mid-tier Samsung phones will be receiving an update to this blockchain swapping mechanism. The smartphone already has a native currency wallet. Therefore, the feature will simply ensure that two devices will be able to swap cryptos between without any hassle. Now, this feature was added to a newly formed partnership between HTC and the Kyber Network, cryptocurrency exchange. Kyber Network. The partnership will ensure the implementation of the liquidity protocol on HTC, similar to the Zion Vault wallet app on the exchange. To put simply, the feature will make it sure that Exodus 1 users will be able to swap ERC20 tokens between devices without having to employ the services of a third-party exchanges. It's kind of almost like turning your Bluetooth on and being able to swap like that. I think it's very, very cool. And one of the super cool things is the Exodus 1 will be retailed for around $300, which is an acceptable price for a secure crypto repository, as well as a modern smartphone. So it's like a really expensive hardware wallet. You can look at it that way. But it's it's a modern smartphone. Um, I think that feature is amazing, but you should always get your own separate hardware wallet like a Trezor or a Ledger. Um, on a side note, that's about it. I am Satoshi Sean. You've been here at the Cryptopolitan. Please hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.